Alright, we're on Module 9. This is Lesson 9.1 Exponents. The essential question reads, how do you use exponents to represent numbers? The Explore activity says, identifying repeated multiplication. A real-world problem may involve repeatedly multiplying a factor by itself. A scientist observed the hourly growth of bacteria and recorded his observations in a table. The table looks like this. After 1 hour, there was one bacteria. After 0 hours, there was one bacteria. After 1 hour, there was 2 bacteria. After 2 hours, it was 2 times 2. And you're supposed to solve that. That's 4. And after 3 hours, it was 2 times 2 times 2. Now, I want to pay attention that a lot of kids put 2 times 2 is 2 times 2 times 2 is 6. But that's just not right. 2 times 2 is 4 times another 2 is actually 8. So pay attention to that. And then the fourth line is after 4 hours. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So just notice that the total bacteria keep doubling. Question A reads, complete the table. What patterns do you see in the total bacteria column? That's what I just said. The total bacteria continue to double. Or you could say each number is 2 times greater than the previous number. Something to that effect. I might just say I noticed that the bacteria keep doubling. I'm going to say the bacteria double after every hour. All right, let's check out question B. Question B reads, complete each statement. At 2 hours, the total is equal to the product of 2 2's. At 3 hours, the total is equal to the product of, well, how many 2's are there? There's 3. 2 times 2 times 2. That's 3 of them. And at 4 hours, the product is equal to, the total is equal to the product of 4 2's. Now these don't mean 3 times 2. It means 2 times 2 times 2 3 times. This problem right here was 2 times 2 times 2. That's where we're getting the 3 from. And this problem right here, where are we getting this word 4 from? Because if you look up at the line, it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. There's 4 2's. That's why it's 4. Okay, reflect number 1. Communicate mathematical ideas. How is the time in hours related to the number of times 2 is used as a factor? So in order to answer this, I want to draw your attention to the table here. It says, how does the time in hours related to the number of 2's used as factors? Well, after 1 hour, there was 1 2. After 2 hours, there were 2 2's. After 3 hours, there were 3 2's. Do you notice here that the number here is the same as the number of 2's? That's what we're looking for you to notice here. After 4 hours, there were 4 2's. So we're now going to go back, and that's going to be our answer for question number 1. It says, how is the time in hours related to the number of 2's? The number of times 2 is used as a factor. The number of hours is the number of times two is used as a factor. All right. As soon as you finish up with number 1 there, you are done with page 237. Good job. Let's move on to page 238.